Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Hot Wheels Moms Fan Talk Show. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss when I upload new videos. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy and I want to help those who have disabilities. Understand, just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't live a productive life, because you absolutely can't. You just have to set your mind to whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and you can achieve those goals. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you cannot achieve a goal just because you have a disability. Now, with that being said, my channel is for everyone and anyone to learn something about cerebral palsy. So, today's video, what I'm going to talk about is things I can do for myself. So, one of the things that I can do for myself is, a lot of people that have cerebral palsy, they cannot feed themselves. And I'm very grateful that I can feed myself, because a lot of people that have disabilities need more help than I do. Now, there are some things that I do need help with, but the things that I can do myself, I do. Like, if my medicine's in front of me, I can get my own medicine, take my own medicine. I just need a drink, and I can give myself a drink, because again, a lot of people that have cerebral palsy have swallowing issues, so they have to use a thickening agent. It's like a gelatin. I don't even know if they still make it, but when I was in high school, I had some friends that had that issue where they couldn't swallow right, so they had to use a thickening to make it so they could swallow better. But for me, as I said, I'm very grateful that I don't have to use any of that. I have a regular diet. There's no special diet that I'm on. Another thing that I can do is I can put myself on and off the bedpan. So I prefer to do that myself. Now, there are some times that I do need help with that. It all depends on my back, but my back has been doing good to where I can get on and off the bedpan myself. I can bathe the upper part of my body, but the lower part of my body I need help with, because I can't bend like a normal person can because of the metal rods in my back. So it's a little bit harder for me to give myself a bath. And like I said, I can do the upper part. It just takes me a minute to do the lower part if I'm doing it myself. But most of the time, my fiance helps me with it, because it's a lot easier for him to do it instead of me trying to do it, because once again, I can't bend like a normal person can, because I have 2 metal rods in my back, and they're Harrington rods, is what they're called. And I can get the upper part of myself dressed. Again, I need help with the lower part because I can't bend right. And people may ask me, does that frustrate me? Sometimes, because I wish I could just do it all on my own. But then again, guys, this is how I was born. And, you know, it took me a long time to accept that I needed help with certain things. And one of those things is just letting people help me do things. I try to be as independent as I possibly can. And the things that I need help with, I do ask for help. But rarely do I ask for help for something that I need. The only time I need for my fiance to get me something is if I have to use the bedpan, or I want something to eat or something to drink. I make his job as easy as possible. So he's not always up and down getting me 50 million things. I would never ask him to get me 50 million things in a day because I'm just not that person. But the things that I do need, he does get. He's a very wonderful person. He helps me out tremendously, and I can't thank him enough for the things that he does for me and the things that he does for our family. Not only does he help me out with my cerebral palsy, he helps for emotional support. Like if I'm having a bad day, I can talk to him and cry on his shoulder if I need to. But like I said, he does more for me than anybody would ever think to imagine to do for me. And I say that because he doesn't judge my disability. He loves me for me. He's never judged my disability. A lot of people have wondered that, and he has never ever judged me. He's judged me for what's inside my heart, not my disability. He's judged me for my ability instead of my disability. He's never made fun of my disability. He's never done any of that. And I couldn't be more grateful to have him in my life. And in our children's lives. Like, our children are the best thing that has happened to him. But yeah, those are the things that I can do for myself. Like I said, I can feed myself. I just have to get somebody to prepare it if I'm not in my wheelchair. But once it's prepared for me, it's brought into me and I feed myself. That's something that my mom taught me ever since I can remember. I would go to therapy and they would teach me how to pick up a fork, pick up a spoon. Now, mind you guys, I only have one good hand I can use. My right hand is the one I can't use very well. Yes, I can use it, but I have to think about exactly what I'm doing before I do it with my right hand. Which is my left hand is my dominant hand, so I don't have to think about that at all. And if I'm in my wheelchair, I can do pretty much anything, because all my wheelchair is my legs. That's all it is, because I can't walk. So my wheelchair is my legs, and if I don't have my wheelchair, my husband is my legs. But like I said, he does a lot for me, more than y'all would ever know. He bends over backwards for me, and like I said, I can't thank him enough for what he has done and what he has continued to do. And I hope this video has helped you understand what I can do for myself. I'm going to end this video here today, but before I do that, I want to remind you, if you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss when I upload new videos. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. And from my daughter to you, try your best each and every day. Bye guys, and I will see you later.